Hi everyone, it's Lulu. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, I hope you stick around a while and I hope you have some fun while you're here. Before I begin, I just wanted to mention that I've had some recent dental work done. I might be slurring a little bit more, smacking a little bit more. I may not look the way I normally do, but anyway, it's life. We all go through it, and I wanted to go ahead and record. So today I am recording some of my favorite things. I really don't do monthly favorites or weekly favorites, but I was trying to sit and think of a topic for a video. It was time for me to record. And I thought, you know what, I'll just do some of the things that I have either repurchased or just things those unsung heroes that I really enjoy, that I would share them with you. I don't have any color cosmetics. This is more other kinds of beauty, body, hair, that kind of stuff. So let me begin, not in any particular order. This is agave hair oil treatment, and I will tell you, I love this for the scent. It is, I think, like most hair oils, high-end, low-end, it's mostly silicone. If you look at the ingredients, it's various kinds of silicone. And then they throw in a special blend of what they feel are really the best blend of oils, but it's really mostly silicone. But I buy this for the scent. It's not floral, it's not fruity, it's not tropical, there's no coconut, it's not one of those laundry clean kind of scents or soap. It's hard to describe. Maybe a little fruity, maybe a little sweet. There's absolutely no coconut in it, yet I kind of feel like it's a little beachy or maybe vacation-y. And what I do, the real secret and the unsung hero, is avocado oil. I know everybody really likes coconut oil, and I have tried it for my hair. I've tried it for various lengths of time. I've tried it in every way possible. My hair actually feels not soft. It doesn't feel different. It feels, if anything, it feels less soft. I don't get a shine from it. I don't know why, but I did a little research because I wanted to use oil in my hair, and I found that the amount of omegas or fatty acids, size of molecules, penetration, avocado oil is really great for hair and skin. I use it on my cuticles. And I do a deep conditioning treatment maybe, once every 2 or 3 weeks. I just load it up in my hair, not to the point where it's dripping and my pillow doesn't get to be a mess, but my hair is definitely drenched. And then in the morning I, wash my hair as usual. And my hair is, I feel like, much better behaved. I flat iron and blow dry my hair a lot. So this puts some of the nutrients back, helps me go longer between trims. My flat iron works better because I think the more damaged your hair is, the harder it is to use the flat iron to create a curl. So that's what I do. And so when I use this as a regular conditioning treatment after shampooing, I use this and then I put in a few drops of this as well, and then every few weeks I just use this as a deep conditioner, and I use that as my cuticle oil. So there's one favorite. Maybe you can check it out, especially the avocado oil. All right, another real favorite of mine, and it's been around forever, I've used this forever, is the Sally Hansen cuticle remover. This is just a miracle in a bottle, and I know there are others, and others may work just as well. This happens to be the one I use. It's easy to find, it's inexpensive. It's a really strong salicylic acid, and they say to leave it on 15 seconds. I leave it on 2 minutes, particularly when I'm doing my tootsies. And it's a gel, and you just go around your cuticles. And then I use a really stiff nail brush, or maybe you have a really stiff toothbrush, and then I, go to the faucet and I scrub, scrub, scrub. Or I stand in the shower or the tub with my tootsies and I scrub, 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 and then I start the water and continue to scrub, and that is it. It's great. I don't have a big cuticle problem. I do take really good care of my nails, so I'm fortunate that way. But still in all, every once in a while you'll start to get a little growth, and you want to get rid of that. So I love this. All right, next on my favorite list is my favorite perfume, my favorite fragrance, which is Jessica McClintock. It's the original. It's mostly Lily of the Valley, which is my favorite scent. I love that floral scent, and there aren't that many perfumes that have it as the main note. Jessica McClintock is one of them. And aside from that, I have really great memories with this. I do wear other scents, but probably 60-70% of the year I'm wearing this, and I've worn it for years. I used to, I have always worked outside the home, would drive my boys to school when they were in elementary or grammar school. They went to a private school, so we didn't have bus service or anyway. And this was always the last thing I would put on before we left the house. And it has a very definite sound. And they have memories of not only the scent, because I had just put it on when we'd get in the car, but it was always, they'd hear me spritz, they'd hear this, and the next thing they heard was, okay, let's get downstairs, time to go. And so it's kind of cool to create those memories. Fragrance is such a strong memory creator anyway. Let's see, next on my list is my very, very, very favorite, sugar scrub, and it's by Tree Hut. I'm going to try to do a 60-second commercial as to why this is my favorite. First of all, plastic jar, so if it falls in the shower, no problem. Nice wide mouth, so you can really grab in there and get a lot. Speaking of grabbing, the consistency is very scrubby without being painful, but it's definitely scrubby enough. Best part is when you scoop it out, it stays scooped. There's so many of them that are either so liquidy or so dry that by the time you get from the jar to your body, they've crumbled all over the shower or bathtub floor. This you can keep in your hand and scrub and scrub and scrub, and it's not going all over the floor of the shower. Plus, it doesn't dissolve too fast. There are some sugar scrubs that they dissolve immediately, and you're constantly grabbing for more. This is not an oily one, so you're not getting that slip at the bottom of your tub or your shower, and it rinses off nicely and cleanly. I know a lot of people like the oily kind because they need it for their very dry skin, or they like the glisten and glow. If you like that or not even very, but if you like the thicker oil, this is not for you, but this is great year-round, self-tanning, so smooth, comes in a lot of different scents, and they are all great. And the price is where you can buy more than one scent and have a little variety. I think they're about $5.99 at Target or Walmart, maybe $6.99. When Ulta has them, they're more expensive at Ulta, but they always have them, or often, buy one, get one half off, plus you use the $3.50 coupon, and then you are very competitive, even more competitive with Walmart's price. Give these a try. And I like sugar scrubs because they do have salt scrubs can sting you. If you've recently shaved or you have any open wounds or nicks, a salt scrub will sting, just like they say, pouring salt on a wound. Anyway, so I really, really like the Tree Hut sugar scrubs. Great scents. All right, next is, I always have to thank Jan, my friend Jan. She belongs to a Facebook group with me, but good old Suave, their volumizing root boost spray. I always like to say I was root boost challenged, and I am thinning on top, so I need volume on top. And this is so easy. It's a little hard to find. I usually see it at Walmart. When I first got mine, I had to get it off of Amazon. But you know, you wash your hair, you rinse, you towel dry, and then you're walking around, whatever, with the towel in your hair, and you're finally ready to start blow drying your hair. You just pick up a big chunk of hair, and then the next big chunk, next big chunk. And I probably do that 4 or 5 times. So, and then I, take my fingers and I rub it kind of just in my scalp area, and it gives you just enough texture to give you that volume. It's not stiff, it's not overly gritty where your scalp is feeling itchy and dirty. The scent doesn't linger, but it gives it just enough coating and texture to the root part, because that's the only place you sprayed it, to let the hair, grip onto each other, which is also what causes more volume versus soft and silky hair that will just lay flat on top of each other. So this is great, Jan. I always thank you for that. All right, now this is the best invention since I don't know what. But if you have not heard about this, and I've seen other variations now, I think at the checkout counter in Target or maybe Bed Bath & Beyond, but this is the original Enjoy Micro Pedi. This one is battery operated. And I don't know if you can see, but this is like a pumice stone, and it comes out when it gets less effective. You just pop it out. You can buy replacements on Amazon, eBay, certainly from Enjoy. And you just take this on the bottom, wherever your feet are dry, versus using a pumice in the shower where you're trying to balance on one foot and it's tickling, or sitting on the edge of the tub. This is so fast and so effective. I sit on my bed or edge of the tub, put a towel little washcloth under me to catch all the skin flaking off. It is so fast and so smooth. I was a die-hard fan of the pet egg and loved it for years. And then when I discovered this, oh my goodness. So what I did is, when this starts to be less effective, at least I was always wondering, is it the batteries or is it the roller that needs to be replaced? And I never knew. So I would land up replacing both all the time, thinking that's just silly, but I have no way of knowing if it's the battery dying down or if it's the pumice. They have electric ones. They're a little more, expensive. I already had that one, which was great. So I just kept checking to see on eBay, Amazon. I finally found a great price on Amazon. So I bought the electric one. So now when it starts to get less effective, I know it's just the roller ball that I need to replace, and that's how much I love it. I actually went and got another one that is electric. The battery one is just fine, and if you can figure out, and they last a long time. The battery lasts forever, the pumice head lasts forever. It's just me. So this is, to me, a must-have if you are, if you take great care of your feet all year long. It is so fast, it is so smooth, and if you have really hard calluses on the ball of your foot where it's causing, when you walk, it's painful because that callus is pushing up into your nerves or bones or whatever. So quick, so wonderful. Not a big production, so to speak. Okay, and then let's see, another favorite of mine. Where are we? 11 minutes. Another favorite of mine. I've talked about this before. I rarely say anything as a Holy Grail product, mostly because I like a lot of things. It's hard to say, oh, this is my favorite child. And most products are not that unique where they would be a Holy Grail. But this is Gray Away. Buy it at Walgreens, CVS, Target. It's near the hair dye. And it is a color spray, not a hold spray. It does add texture. It has a very fine nozzle. And what I do is, for my thinning hair, I would demonstrate it, but it's already in my hair. You just spray it real quickly. And additionally, I redo my roots, my gray roots, every 3 weeks, but by the 3rd week, I definitely have a halo of gray as well as in my part. It is just this fast. And I'm done. I know there are powders that are great. There are kind of like pans of color, almost like an eyebrow powder or an eyeshadow, and you apply it with a brush. Those are great as well, but this is so fast, particularly for a thinning scalp, because you just, you part your hair and you're done. It's not even 3 seconds, and the nozzle really directs it where you need it to go. I cannot say enough about this. I have backups. It does not run in the rain. You could be in the water. You could go into a pool. It doesn't rain. It doesn't drip until you take it off with soap and water. So those are some of my favorites at the moment. I hope you enjoyed them. I have lots of others. I think I'm going to do a few of these a video like this every once in a while, because they're not, they're not the newest and greatest and what's in the ads, but they're kind of those unsung heroes, and you don't hear much talk about them, so I think I'd like to start telling you more and more. All right, this is also prize 3 giveaway video. So my 500 subscriber giveaway is going on. Please check my channel. I have a video for prize 1. You need to comment on that one. I have a video for prize 2. You need to comment on that one. And this is for prize 3. I'm giving away 5 prizes because I've reached 500 subscribers. So kind of like one prize for every 100 subscribers. You can enter all 5 videos. Potentially one person could win all 5. Today, I'd like you to comment on what cleanser you used, facial cleanser you used this morning. It might not be your favorite. It might not be the one you used yesterday. It might not be the one you're using tomorrow. But what cleanser did you use this morning on your face? And if you are one of those who cleanses at night and only uses water in the morning, then let us know what cleanser you used last night. So that is what you need to comment on. And you do need to be a subscriber. All the other rules are down below. You'll also find them on video 1, video 2. This is video 3 for my 3rd prize of my giveaway. 2 more videos are coming. All winners will be announced next Friday, August 21st. I'm going to show you real quickly what the other prizes are. They're in the down bar, but on video 1 for prize 1 are 3 6-ounce Philosophy shower gels. There's orange pineapple smoothie. There's lemon custard, and there's the infamous fresh Fresh Cream. These are all sealed. I don't know if you can see that. They're all sealed. And that is, excuse me, this is prize 2. This is prize 2. And along with prize 2 is a spa yellow and white polka dot headband. I have one, might be a little dirty. I have a lot of these actually, but mine is kind of like a cow pattern, but you get the idea. It's, you know, you put this on and your hair is nice and back and you do all your facials and your treatments and your hair isn't falling everywhere. And this one is really thick and soft and fluffy, so is that one. Prize 1, video 1 is the It Cosmetics. This is their bronzer, airbrushed bronzer brush. It's a fabulous brush. It is, as you know, It Cosmetics, so soft, so nice. You can use it for buffing on foundation, for bronzer. It's just a wonderful, wonderful brush. And prize 3, you will have your choice. It's a cleanser. Speaking of cleansers, you can choose Pores No More Cleanser by Dr. Brandt, and this is full size, 3.5 ounces. Or you can, if you like glycolics, you can choose Serious Skincare Glycolic Cleanser. This is a big one. It's 12 ounces and it's a pump. So both of these are sealed, brand new. It's just a matter of which you prefer. And that's about it. So both of these, I would say you definitely need to avoid the eye area, but you'll have a choice of either the Dr. Brandt Pores No More Cleanser or the glycolic acid from Serious Skincare. So thank you much. I'm so glad you joined me. I hope you stay tuned for future videos. Enter the giveaway. Enter all of the giveaway videos. There will be 5 altogether. And have a great weekend. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.